Okay, I realize I might get totally roasted or judged, but I'm looking for some advice related to Christmas morning. Specifically, if you have or have had kids that are like, 4 to 7. My daughter is 5, and last year on Christmas morning, for context, we got her probably 6 things that were wrapped and then one item from the big guy that wasn't wrapped. And when I say 6 things, like, they weren't super expensive, okay? I'm not going crazy on Christmas here. For some people, that would be crazy. For some people, it wouldn't. That's an item amount that we felt comfortable with, and it was definitely the right number in terms of holding her attention. But I feel like even after she opened everything, she was like disappointed. And I feel like a lot of the disappointment surrounded the fact that she had all of these different things we'd either seen in stores or she had seen on the Amazon book or whatever in her head that she was getting for Christmas. And although I communicated, Santa can't get you everything that we've asked for, mommy and daddy can't get you everything that you've asked for, like the things that maybe she had really picked in her head that she was getting didn't arrive. And we wrote a list for Santa, but maybe she just wasn't old enough yet to understand and correlate like the words she wrote to the pictures that were in her head. I'm not sure, but I'm just wanting to avoid all of that this year. Not because I want to ensure that my child isn't ungrateful. Believe me, if you've watched any of my other videos, my daughter is the kindest, most appreciative, sweet, sweet little girl. I'm not worried about her being an ungrateful person. I more so just want to make sure she has a beautiful, magical Christmas morning. But I think I would rather relinquish some of that magic if it meant aligning her expectations so that she feels really good. So if anyone's got any ideas, advice, you've gone through this before, strategies that have worked, communications techniques that have worked to make sure that your Christmas morning feels really good and that your kids are appreciative of the gifts that they get, please let me know. Of course, I know about the models of you get them something they want, something they need, something to wear, and something to read. But if I just transition to that model without like communicating with her about it first, that will also be really jarring and disappointing. So, I mean, maybe you're all going to tell me that I've shot myself in the foot by not starting with that off the get-go, but here I am. So I'm hopeful that there's some other moms, parents who can offer some advice. Thanks.